Yeah, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Holy crap. So, this is actually probably going to be an unpopular opinion, or maybe it will be popular. I am not completely sure. But what I saw this week was pretty disappointing in the grand scheme of just character development for a certain person and her just absolutely throwing it out the window like it was nothing, or like she didn't even gain any personality. It definitely sucks when you watch a character you want to trust turn into a character you want to hate. So take that as you will. This episode of Misfit, Demon of King, he just keeps proving his point that anything he pretty much ends up doing or he ends up trying usually works, unless of course someone's there who doesn't want him doing said things, then it doesn't work too much. But from what I understand, we get to see a little bit of who this person is in the grand scheme of one of the seven lords, or one of the seven people who actually helped the Demon King become what he became. Why is this immortal pick all over him? And because of this, it left, like a lot of questions for him to ask. Like, if this is someone that I know for a fact, why doesn't he remember me? Why isn't this someone that is pretty much noticing me when they should, or they should have some type of memory of what we have been through? But no, there's nothing there. Oh, that's what I have to do. I have to counter. And because of that, it's him really trying to break down all of these possibilities of what could have happened with certain people that he known for 200, hundreds and hundreds of years. How is this part of their memories gone and not anything else? So it was nice to see them kind of explain, you know, uh, this guy showing up, this teacher, and him being able to just pretty much do what he did to him without any like real like, no one's gonna do anything to him, right? After what he did, even though as soon as he talked to this person, he was supposedly gonna get expelled or suspended. And then it went from that to him actually grabbing his face and doing whatever he wanted to try, aka refreshing this guy's memories to see if he will remember him, and not getting in any trouble. Like, even the students say he's gonna get off scot-free, and I didn't think demons knew Scott, but they know Scott. Okay, that's the scariest thing that came out of this week's episode. They know scot-free. um I really didn't know what to expect when it came down to what we were gonna get at the end of the day, but like I said, the only thing I truly, truly, truly hated was the fact that this girl who we watched, you know, kind of spill her guts, kind of get a little bit closer with us, all these different things, she just turns out to be someone who we don't expect. But regardless of how much effort our uh, Misfit puts into trying to find the answer, he still winds up not getting exactly what he wanted, or he fully doesn't understand why it didn't work, right? Like he knows for a fact that he did it, But at the end of the day, once it's done, there's no true indicator to be like, oh, well, if you continue to, do this mind reversing thing, this person will maybe know who you are. He pretty much still had some blockage of not knowing who he is, which just gave me the idea of how much stronger this other demon should be, or this person who's capable of doing this should be, if his magic isn't even working on it. Not to mention, once he goes into this trial to get like certain treasures and come back, which is just this teacher sending in students to the demon. Whoa, how did I end up over here? The teachers sending their students into this death hall and then pretty much being like, oh, what'd you find? Because it's ours now, right? Like, just because you found it, it's now the school's property. That's how I see it. Like, they're pretty much just sending in these stooges to be in a position where they can learn something more about a place that, for instance, the scepter that he goes straight to, they didn't even know about it, or they haven't even reached it. So that's the type of stuff he really is looking forward to getting his hands on again. And I guess here's the thing. I feel like they did that because if they don't, he gets the scepter and he's broken or something, right? Like, he's just stupid, impossible to beat, and that would be, he can't be that high of a level, I guess, even though he's close to that high of a level already. He can't be that close to his ultimate goal of power, I guess, so it's those types of things that make this betrayal, or like this quick change of hearts, kind of weak to me, because it just feel like the plot needed it, so we got it, right? Like, oh, you guys definitely need this to happen for this to all even start breaking down or making sense. Here you go. This is how it's happening. She's gonna betray, run out, take the staff away. Now give the staff. Hear me out. She's definitely gonna give this staff or the scepter away to someone, and they're gonna get that much more stronger. Maybe make him sweat a tiny bit to the point where they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're pretty dangerous. If any of the students faced you, you would die," And then he's gonna get the scepter, or has to destroy it because the person holding it is in the way. If that happens, and I just called it, that's why certain shows get really predictable. But I'm not saying that will be the case for sure. I'm just saying it's a possibility, and if I could come up with it just by me thinking about why he didn't get the scepter, especially something that is known but it's kind of treated like a fairy tale because it's so powerful, it would only make sense that if they really don't want him to have it, they would have some type of plan of keeping it out of his grasp. So that's the only thing I didn't really care for this week. But other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening. Sorry about that. My brother came in. He was about to go to work. We always talk now, and he gives me some allergy pills. My brother's amazing. So, yeah, sorry about the little bit of a mute there, but it's better than having a full-blown conversation in the background, or me on the mic, and then getting back to the video. So I hope you guys can understand. Take care, and peace.